Son of Daniel's son. Dad, my name's Anthony. Call me by my name. I'm sorry, son. It's because Mr. Miyagi got that in my head. I think it's funny. I got you something, though. Ooh, what you get me? What you get me? Titanium white. Zambas. Are they striker? No. Who cares about that? It's just a certification. Dad, Mr. Miyagi said striker is the best certification, and that is all I want. But they're Zambas! I don't want them, Dad. I don't want them. What's up with freaking kids nowadays? So if you're new to the Trade Talk series, one tip I always give out is I always recommend traders hoard on the current Rocket Pass titanium white gold explosions, or maybe titanium white wheels, or possibly the new car. And I encourage you to buy them cheap for about 20-30 credits, and then go ahead and resell them for about 140, 150 once the Rocket Pass is over. In this case, I recommend the same thing, but I'm going to recommend to get a striker set. So for tip number 1, now that Rocket Pass Season 2 is upon us, I encourage you to start collecting a striker set of maybe the new wheels, the 3 lube, maybe the car, or a riser set. And you could actually collect them for about 30, 40, 50 credits, no more than that. And then obviously you'd have to look for all the colors that you need for that set, but get yourself a striker set. If we look at some of the past prices of some of the limited Rocket Pass items that they've had, they're actually worth quite a bit. So then if we start thinking about it, man, imagine if I had a striker set. That would be really rare. And we collected it at this point very, very cheap because we're doing all the work. But after Rocket Pass is over, imagine how much that's going to be worth. So, hopefully you enjoyed tip number 1. Here, Dad, you could have your double dragons back. Dueling dragons. And you love dueling dragons. Why are you giving it back to me? I don't want it no more, Dad. It's not striker. I don't want it. Give me a striker one and I'll put that on. It's freaking dueling dragons, son. That's worth like 5,000 credits. Well, I need a striker. I need a striker. Freaking kids. Are you still watching the video? Well, obviously, if you're still watching the video, you enjoyed it. You liked tip number 1. You're waiting for tip number 2. Well, you know what? It's not coming until you subscribe. I'm going to hold you hostage until you subscribe. No, you thought you could trick me. You thought you could trick me. You ain't subscribed yet. Go ahead. Push that subscribe button. Alright. Let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 2. Let's go. Here we go. We got tip number 2. So what I encourage you to do is hoard up on these import blueprints from the Rivalry series. These blueprints are still giving out. So there's a lot of players that aren't aware of what these blueprints could possibly get you. So I recommend Pixelfire, MG88, Spyro's R2, and Proton. And I encourage you to purchase them at 10 credits a piece. And you might say, why do I want these blueprints? They're worth nothing. No, these are worth something. Because what you could possibly get out of them is titanium white Zambas. Or maybe even black, because those are also worth something too. Or maybe some purple ones, or maybe some sky blue ones. Hey, so what I recommend that you do is purchase these blueprints for 10 credits a piece, 50 for 5, and that gives you an opportunity to try to get a titanium white Zamba blueprint, which is obviously worth a lot. If you have not seen the price of titanium white Zambas, let me show you here. And you can see for yourself to see if it's worth it or not. I believe it is. Future video coming soon, so stay tuned. Just a warning. Don't you dare craft a normal one. Don't you dare craft one. That is definitely not worth the price. But a painted one, well, that might be a different story there. Good luck to you. Are you the sucker that's buying all these blueprints? I mean, brother. You the brother that's buying all these blueprints? This guy is so dumb. I don't know why he wants these blueprints. I don't understand. Hey bro, are you talking to someone? No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was talking to my friend over here. Oh my goodness, this is like the easiest money I'm making. It's not even funny. Hey bro, I appreciate you buying these blueprints. By the way, these blueprints are trash! He doesn't know what he's doing yet. So for tip number 3, what I recommend that we do is gather on a lot of the items they went ahead and created for the Lucky Lantern event. And you might ask yourself, the free ones? Yes, those are the ones I'm referring to. You have to understand that Rocket League's come free to play, and that means the player base is going to grow, and it's going to continue to grow. That people spread the word, hey, Rocket League is free, and it's a really awesome game, you got to play it. So what I recommend that you do is you collect these items, and then what we're going to do after the event is over is we are going to resell them, but for more profit. Hey, so what I've been doing is gathering on these items here for about 20 credits a piece. You might say 20 credits. Yes, people have been hitting me up for 20 credits a piece for these things, okay? It's gone that much. I need a secretary or something to help me out, but it ain't gonna happen. So purchase them for 20 credits and then go ahead and resell them after the event is over for about maybe 100, 120, maybe even 80, depending on how the item turns out to be. So I made so many credits by doing this with the 5th anniversary event that they had. They had the sunrise, the low poly, the party horn, the cupcake. And the only regret I may have is that I might have sold them a little bit too early. I encourage you to take your time with it, invest in the product, let some time pass by so that way you could sell them for a lot more. But hey, obviously I made my money back at least. So if you want a good investment, this is definitely it. So I encourage you to gather on the Lucky Lantern items now that they're cheap. Yo, Red Car, you giving out tips today, man. My hand hurts. Can I put my notebook away? We done, right? I'm not done, bro. I didn't tell you to put your notebook away. You pull that out. Yes, sir. So for tip number 4, what I recommend we do is gather golden lanterns. But we're going to gather them with the lowest possible credits we could possibly get them for. Hey, let me explain. In the very beginning, when people are purchasing their golden lanterns, they want them as fast as possible. So people are willing to pay 200 credits, 190, 180. But then as time goes on, that credit amount can't keep up. People want to sell them at that amount, but that doesn't mean people are going to give you that amount. So notice here, around the time I purchased mine for 160. 160 credits. That price is going to decrease as the event goes on. So the event ends March 1st. That gives us a good amount of time from this video's release that we wait about maybe 4 or 5 days. So I would recommend maybe like on the 24th, you start purchasing your golden lanterns at about 120 credits to 130 credits, no more than that. So then once the event is over and you can no longer get golden lanterns, that is when they come back to you and you resell your golden lanterns for about 200 or 250 depending on what they're giving you. Easy profit there. So if you buy at 120, 130, you sell for 250, that's about 120 credit profit, which, hey man, sounds pretty nice to me for each golden lantern you decided to purchase. So trust me, wait, and wait, and then buy. So my last and final tip of the video is I'm making a prediction that non-crate very rares will be going up in price. For example, I was paying 30 in the very beginning. Now I'm paying 40. So that chances are that price will probably increase. As more traders kind of get into the trading market of knowing how much these things are worth or where you could possibly get out of them. If you have a dream item like I do, like to get a titanium white dominus from a non-crate very rare trade up, well, that price is probably going to increase. So I encourage you to stock on them now that they're 40 credits a piece. So before the update, we were paying about 60 to 70 credits a piece for each non-crate very rare, so chances are it's going to repeat itself. Take it, the non-crate exotics have gone up in price. I was paying 150. Now people only want to give them out if you're paying about 200 credits minimum. So hopefully I'm wrong in that prediction, but chances are it's going to happen. You know what, Red Car? I just realized you belittled me, bro. No one tells me what to do, not even my mama. Well, you know what, bro? It explains why you came out the way you did. You better be listening to your mama. You know what, Red Car? You want a 1v1? I'm tired of this. Bro, aren't you like a new player? Yes. Well, you know what? You can put your notebook away. Class is in this squishy. So that goes ahead and concludes my video, guys. If I gave you one good tip, or I made you smile today, please subscribe to the channel. Help a small-time YouTuber. Or give the video a like. It really helps the channel grow. I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank y'all for watching. God bless you guys.